viewers, this is Josfeg Network TV, a home of accurate news and current news. For those who subscribe to our channel, God bless you for subscribing. We say thank you to every one of you. And now the news in details. President Buhari has finally made Nigerians smile this year. See the good news about rice. When President Buhari ordered the closure of Nigerian land borders, it doesn't go well with some Nigerians. Its result was sharp increase in the price of rice. But Mr. President did so to stop smuggling, encourage our local farmers to produce the rice we need, and also reduce the capital flight that leaves Nigeria. The main motive is to grow the economy by shifting it from consumptive to productive one. That move saw many rice farmers go back to the farm. The government even supported them by providing soft loans. Many states in Nigeria were able to produce the rice its residents ate this Christmas and New Year. Anambra State, Ebonyi State, Kebbi State, and Kano rice were much in demand this Yuletide, and the rice farmers smiled to the bank. That decision of President Buhari is also yielding positive results. The personal assistant to President Buhari on new medias, Mr. Bashir Ahmed, through his verified Twitter, Ando said that Nigeria is now the largest producer of rice in Africa with 8 million tons as of March 2019. This report was published by alafrica.com. This is a big achievement considering the fact that Africa produces an average of 14.6 million tons annually. Wow, this is a very great improvement. At least Nigerians can produce their own rice, and this is what we want. We remember the time that the border closure was closed. Though it wasn't okay for we Nigerians, and it wasn't okay for the people that are importing and exporting goods to the country. But here we are now. We have our own farmers that are producing our own rice. And this is what we are talking about. We need a great improvement in the country. But another challenge is that we have right now is that the cost of the rice is still expensive. I wish the government can actually reduce the cost of the rice, because it is still the same Nigerians that are buying the rice. It is still we that we are buying the rice. So the government should be able to reduce the cost of the rice, because we have the low class, we have the high class people, we have the middle class. So the middle class, the low class, and the high class should be able to meet at one point, whereby in the run cuts, they should be able to reduce the cost of the rice. It shouldn't be as more expensive compared to the ones that they are exporting and importing to the country. That's just my own point of view. And somebody made a comment and said that the good news should be that a bag of rice cost 7,000 naira to 8,000 naira since it is a homegrown rice. No duty paid. No duty paid for its importation. Seedlings are supported efforts from our taxes through the federal government. Fertilizers are provided by the government using taxpayers' money. We should critically look at it that this Nigerian rice should be sold for 7,000 naira or even lesser. I am in support of what this person said. It should be much lesser so that people will be able to buy the rice. This is our own rice. This is our home country rice. It should be much lesser than the ones that they are bringing outside Nigeria. They said that largest producer of rice, where millions of Nigerians cannot buy rice due to high cost. They should look to the fact that not all fingers are equal. They should look to the fact that we have some rich people and we have some poor people and we have the middle people. And they should be able to meet at one point by reducing the cost of the rice. Somebody said that I just wonder how these people in government reason most times. Nigerian product, rice, yet we buy it at high price more than when we import it. So what makes the difference? It doesn't make any difference when our own rice is much expensive than the one outside. It doesn't make any difference. So the government we are pleading on behalf of we Nigerians that the government should reduce the cost of the rice. They said that now that the Nigerians have adopted our local rice, President Buhari should please save Nigerians from exploitation from rice farmers. I see no reason why our local should not be selling for 9,000 naira bags by now. A bag of rice selling 21k is the height of wickedness and exploitation. It's unfair, it's ungodly. So we are pleading that that the government should reduce the cost of the rice. They said, where is the rice, Biko? Rice is no more affordable. The one they call Nigerian rice is ugly and full of sand. Please go and rest. A bag of rice now is 17,000 naira. That is what I buy for my people. I love my country. Nigeria is my home. So Nigeria is a good place, but they just need to even all straighten some parts. It's a place to be. Somebody said that I appreciate the fact that the government makes us to value our things, but the price is not encouraging. You guys should try and take care of that and total removal of stones. If Nigeria is the highest producer of rice in the world and their citizens can't afford it because of high price, what meaning does it make for the common man? They said, thanks to President Muhammadu Buhari, we can now eat good rice in Nigeria. Even in my own community in Anambra State, we have a rice mill that gives massive employment to people in the community. God Almighty bless Federal Republic of Nigeria and its government. And that's a very good one, but they should please reduce the cost of the rice. Not everybody can afford this price. Not everybody, we are not the same. Fingers are not equal. So they should please and reduce the cost of the rice for us. They said that the worst government I have seen so far in terms of lies, Nigerian rice should be at least 7,000 naira. Then we can say good news. So in short, 80% are saying that the cost of the rice is expensive. So Nigerian government should do something about it. They should try and reduce it. Not everybody can afford this amount. Somebody said that is the closure of borders the result of massive production of rice as portrayed by your write-up? If yes, when was the border closed and when was rice cultivated and harvested prior to Christmas and New Year celebrations? You can only say that the closure of borders encouraged consumption of local rice instead of trying to score cheap political points to the glory of your masters. However, more needs to be done to improve the quality of our rice. Trust me, they should reduce the quality by removing the stones. It's not a good thing for someone to start cooking rice and start eating stone with it. That's another sickness on its own while eating the stone. So they should try and improve the quality of their production. They should improve the quality of the rice production by reducing the stone and by reducing the cost of the rice. That's a very good news. That's a good news. I think if they can do better, that would be good. Nigerians has no comparative advantage in production of rice. Closure of borders at the time it was ordered sought to serve as a set purpose and had nothing to do with self-sufficiency in production of rice. After all, it is not only rice that is smuggled through the borders. How has the acclaimed self-sufficiency in the production of rice brought down the price of rice? How has the closure of borders helped to make Nigerians establish car manufacturing industry, textile industry, or any product we consume as a nation? How did the closure help shore up Nigerians' fiscal position despite everyday phantom declaration of revenue generation? How our facilities and infrastructures, federal roads, railway services, hospitals, and healthcare services improve because of all the trillions declared by customs and FIRS since the closure of the boundaries? Nigerians are waiting to hear, not self-sufficiency in the rice, because it is not true. So my viewers, you've heard it all. What is your own take? What do you think about this good news? At least we are producing our own rice. But above all, the government should try and reduce the cost of the rice. So my viewers, kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. For those who subscribe, we say thank you to every one of you. God bless you for subscribing. Thank you.